Here's Murphy. Skip pass to the corner. Hawkins driving the closeout. And that foul is going to...
The affinity that he has for the team that drafted him, where he spent his early career.
Derek Queen put his body on Renault, got him in the air, but couldn't make the shot. Devin Carter into the front court. Carter has not attempted a shot yet or scored. Gets downhill, missed it, tipped it, no good. What do you make of the way that Devin Carter's played in the last few games?
He's done a good job kind of running the offense. It's difficult when, you know, you haven't been a large part of the rotation and involved, but he has done a good job.
Wow, wow, he was spinning like a DJ. Mom and Dad loving that shot.
Yeah.
Lee Clifford.
Yeah, you know, Devin, I think the tough part is, right, is to be able to find his groove as both a scorer and facilitating offense.
Derek Queen inside, unchallenged. Makes it a 7-point ball game again. 10 minutes to go in the first half. Rosen empties out the side. He's thirsty. Renault flashing to the middle of the paint. We've seen that movie a million times. That time Renault couldn't catch. Murphy out to the wing. Hawkins from deep, got it. And it's a 10-point advantage for New Orleans.
And the bench for New Orleans have done a lot of the heavy lifting for them. 22 points already for that second unit for the Pelicans.
Fears all over McDermott on the away action. Clifford from 15 this time, left it short. Lee Clifford and his position coach, development coach, Depeche Mystery have been working on his jumper a little bit more of late as Fears gets the easy lefty lay. Doug Christie during the season.
For a rookie during the course of a season, because you're coming out of a college season and then you're coming straight into an 82-game NBA schedule, and you usually drop weight really badly as a rookie. And so that is impressive that Max has been able to do that.
Clouden got an auspicious bounce. Out of the timeout, Sacramento cuts the lead below double digits. Here's Fears into the front court being stuffed by Carter. Off the flare, it's Hawkins, stepped out of bounds. It'll come back the other way to the Sacramento Kings.
One of the big differentials in this game. So if the Kings defensively can start to have their presence felt up, their physicality, that's going to also help their offense get out in transition, score without a set defense.
Inside, Clifford with a nice dive drop to Renault with 12 in the ball game now. And that's the beauty of Lee Clifford. We saw his numbers a moment ago. If it's not scoring, he'll contribute at the other end of the court or playmaking. There's a look at the numbers on Maxime Renault. Fears around the screen from Queen. Derek Queen against Renault. Slowly, methodically, tipped it up twice and rebounded by DeRozan. Surveys, lays it off for Clouden from deep. Fears looking down to it. Behind the screen, boy, he is fearless.
You're not going to be going under on him. You've got to step up and make sure he feels you. Nice little screen action right there for him on the perimeter, but you got to battle over. That is his third triple, I believe, in this game. So I think he's shown you that you got to honor it.
Sacramento down by 11. Here's DeRozan. Here's DeRozan. Got to a spot, steps through, then he dropped off his defender, Peavy.
That is just nasty.
Wow.
Nasty work there by DeMar DeRozan. I saw it the moment he went up in the air that he was going to slow step and finger roll it in.
His second field goal of the ball game on 4 attempts. Trey Murphy elevating and finishing as Cardwell gets ready to come back into the ball game for Doug Christie. Sacramento shooting 41% from the field. Here's Carter. Been conspicuous by his silence offensively and really hasn't looked to score much until now. May have heard me. Left it on the front rim from 3.
Yeah, the 2 times you've mentioned it in the first half, he's actually taken a shot on that exact same possession, but those are the only 2 as it's another 3 mark for this Pelicans team. That time, Trey Murphy the third.
He got a burner. 14-point advantage. DeRozan off the wide pin. Working against the rookie Fears. Clifford shakes out. Renault fouled by Misi. That's going to be on the ground. Boris Diaw, the GM of the French national team, has been following him and tracking him.
We've seen him a lot recently.
Three times this year. Better hope he doesn't try to abduct him. Jeez. 11-point lead for the Pelicans. Fears. Those international reps will be good for the young center for the Sacramento Kings. And looking forward to seeing him and Keegan Murray on the wings for the Kings next year.
And that has been one of the oddest things about it. You get traded at deadline, you play 2 games, you get injured in that game, and then the surgery on his eye. He had to stay away from the team. He could not be on the bench and traveling as his eye was healing after the surgery. So it's such an odd thing as a player.
Cardwell, little push shot. Reminiscent of former King Rashawn Holmes. Some kind of motion there. Fears on the cross, got by his defender. Misi inside. Fears back out to Hawkins. Boy, they had the Kings in rotation like rotisserie chicken.
And that's 7 triples in this first half so far for the New Orleans Pelicans. And it's their bench that is performing at a high level. 30 points for that second unit of the Pelicans.
Yeah, compared to just 13 for Sacramento. Clouden trying to fix a little bit of that. Off the mark, Cardwell. Third team foul. Hayes sprays it out to Achua from deep. Line drive never made it. Cardwell inside. Hey, he's looking to score tonight.
Looking to score in and around that rim. Second chance opportunities, not looking to kick it out. It's 2 in a row for Dylan Cardwell. I like that side.
Hey, if you earn it with the offensive rebound, why not? Fears, Misi, slam. And the Pelicans back up 52-38. Doug Christie makes the call. Loudon sets the knockoff screen for Cardwell. Loudon into the corner. Achua gonna buy another 3. That line drive no good. And here comes Williamson. Warded him off early. Bay knocks down the 3 ball. And the biggest lead of the ball game now standing at 17.
And the Kings have yet to hit a 3 here in the second quarter as Devin Carter trying to get one to go at the rim. But on the flip side, 5 triples in the second quarter for this Pelicans team. So that is where they are gaining even more separation.
Nice in and out dribble by Carter. Got the Hayes touching paint. Little teardrop is no good. Cardwell with another offensive board and another jump hook put back. That's 3 in a row for him in as many attempts.
And there it is. When you look to score, especially with how effective he is on the offensive glass, and he is immediately turning and looking at the basket.
Well, you love to see
he needs.
Dylan Cardwell, nice bounce back quarter here for him in the second period after getting into foul trouble early in the first. Sacramento down by 13. Neither team missing from the free throw line yet. Approaching 3 minutes to go. Williamson against Cardwell. See how he guards on the wing. Bay tries, rejected at the rim, but fouled by Cardwell.
How it is written in the rule book. And so it's crazy when you're flipping through social media and you see throwbacks to like the 90s and guys are getting karate chopped in the head with no call. It's so different, the adjustment.
15-point lead for the Pelicans. Hayes out top. Around the screen. One more into the corner. Clifford drives to close out, elevates. And nice jelly at the rim by the rookie. And a steal and bucket by Clouden.